Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be covering GBEX and some of the interesting mechanisms and features they have on this exchange, a project on the XDC blockchain. So it's going to be a pretty interesting video. Just kind of want to go over some price predictions and what we've been looking at in some new news. So let's get straight into this video. Now, if you haven't given us a follow on Twitter, give us a follow right here at Fiktxun Crypto. If you want to follow us, the links will be in the description, as with all of these other links that you see up here. If you want to see a specific article or link, it will be in our description. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest crypto news, covering a bunch of different blockchains starting out in 2024. And what better way to start off with the XDC network? So let's take a look at the price right now, and you can definitely see that it's way cheaper than a penny. I don't even know what to call this right here, but we can say that it's very, very cheap. And also, if we go look at the chart right here from the lowest price point, which is all the way down here, to about the current price right now, it's only up about 100%, which to me is a great opportunity to start dollar cost averaging into this project. They have features like staking on their exchange where you can lock in your GBEX for about an 11.11% APY, and on the year I think we're only up from last year to right now about 9.6%. So just imagine you locking yourself in or staking your tokens on the exchange, and the exchange is giving you more of a gain than actually trying to trade the token. So that's very, very wonderful. Now we're going to go over Globiance, and let's give them a shout out real quick. Just under 54,000 followers, so this is not a small project. And also I want to show you all the market cap as well. $26 million market cap. So back to Globiance right here, just under 54,000 followers. Go follow them on Twitter, and we have some new news from them. So this is a tweet from January 1st. GBEX burnerator burns. Welcome to 2024. Check out the last week's burn stats right here. So they had a volume of around 440 million USD, and they burned 404.781 billion GBEX tokens. So this is something that is always going on the GBEX exchange. And also, when they burn tokens, they're giving out rewards. They're giving out rewards to the holders, and then they have something called a tax reward as well. Now they have a new product launching, Globiance cards, and they are available for order. So you're going to get up to 10% cash back on certain things. They have a 1.6% card loading fee. They have cool perks such as their stablecoin insurance with USDG, EURG, and on one external wallet, which is really, really cool. The thing I like about Globiance is that the transactions on the exchange are insured. This is giving out travel insurance, travel medical insurance, and a priority pass for people with access to airport lounges. Conditions do apply with this. They do apply. So we are seeing some real world utility with this token right here, giving us a bunch of different benefits from just being a part of the ecosystem. And the only way you can be a part of this ecosystem is if you own some of these tokens. So like I said, I don't believe these are securities. These are nothing like stocks. With a stock, you don't get any of these benefits. You don't. They got travel insurance, medical insurance with these Globiance debit cards right here. That's amazing. Stocks don't do that, but crypto does. Now introducing individual staking. So individual staking is available. You can hold and earn with amazing staking rates on Globiance. Stake XDC for 1 year at an impressive 9.9% APY, or you can do GBEX for 1 year at 11.11% APY. Take advantage of our highest APY rates ever with no cooldown and no waiting for the pools to fill. Start maximizing your staking gains today. And what they mean by individual staking, this is not something that you have to have a certain number of tokens to participate in, or a certain pool number of tokens, let me say it like that. You don't have to wait for 2 billion or 4 billion GBEX tokens to fill up a pool. You can stake your tokens individually. Now we're going to take a look at the Globiance interface real quick. This is a very smooth looking exchange right here. You can also see all of the pairs that they have available for trade. They even have a little bit more when you start to go into some of these other categories right here. But just look at it, you know, this is really cool. And one thing I want to dive into is their stable coin. So they do have a stable coin with this platform. So if you are trading and you are making gains, you can switch right over into that stable coin and secure your gains. This is for enterprises, but also for the savvy trader as well. If you are someone who loves trading, loves getting into these decentralized and centralized exchanges that have benefits like this, this is the way to go. This is just another sector of their project right here. What I like about this is it reminds me of like a stock market setting. I believe earlier these were moving around just like stock market prices. It was really cool to just see something like that. It's how some of these flip with prices, and then some of these are flipping with volume and all of that. This reminds me of the stock market, and you can come here to learn a lot more information about what's going on with Globiance. You can lock and earn with Globiance staking, invest in their Launchpad. The Launchpad right here is just another feature of Globiance project where you can participate in the pre-sale of tokens, and you can participate in the pre-sale of security tokens. So this is a project, like I said, aimed for the future. We are trying to get over some of these barriers, and especially being in America, some of the legislation that is trying to categorize these crypto projects, these decentralized exchanges and digital assets as securities. Securities can't give you all of these benefits. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about Globiance, they have a couple of more features right here up under the More tab, where payments, tokens, vouchers, merchants, GBEX, you know, redeem GBEX, burn rewards. Really, really cool. This will be in the link in our description on this video. So if you want to learn more, click on the link. Now, this is the press section of Globiance, and you can see they've been featured in some pretty big named media sites. So we got the NASDAQ, Yahoo Finance, Bitcoinist.com, Bloomberg, and I just actually signed up for Bloomberg today. And this is just another section where you can come and see the latest news from them and things right here that are happening on the Globiance exchange. Just great news to know. And this is our last section before we get into the chart. You can see we have a GBEX dashboard where they give out information on the tokens, the remaining supply, how many tokens have been burned, and the rewards. So for people who are holding this token right here, you know, over 5 trillion tokens have been rewarded to the holders of the network. This is really cool, and they are burning a lot of tokens as well. Like, geez, you know, they also go over the burn rate. And look at this, we got information from 2024 live on the dashboard, so you don't have to do any crazy forensics, blockchain forensics to find this information. Is right here on the dashboard for you. Now, this is a deflationary token at 4% tax of what is purchased back from the market. So the team actually purchases tokens back from the market. The way that they get the money to purchase these tokens back is from the trading fees. So that's why we have a lot of tokens burned. Also, when we are moving tokens and trading tokens, a lot of volume is created as well on the exchange, and that volume directly helps us, let me go back to it real quick, burn GBEX. So the more volume, the more tokens that will be burned. Now they give these rewards to the holders, as you can see right up here, the reward count, and 2% of that goes to people who are just simply holding the token. So I mean, on any given day, this is a really cool project to be in. Also to be a holder, just to receive rewards for other people trading and using the exchange and providing liquidity and volume to the market is a really interesting thing. Now let's get into this chart. Kind of had this chart marked up for a while. I don't know if we did this video last week on GBEX, but this is my chart markup, and you can obviously see we are at a point of resistance, and this is on our daily chart right here. So right here you can see that we are really overcoming a pretty strong resistance and trying to flip and turn that to a support line. Now when we zoom in a little bit, I know we are away from a little bit away from our moving average, but let's break this down into a weekly chart. Actually, let's zoom out. Let's break this down into a weekly chart. You can see that we're literally scooping right here. We're scooping up under our moving average, so this is pretty bullish on the weekly side. And then let's go to our 4-hour chart. Look at that pattern start to play out. Now this may look like a breakdown in the chart to a lot of people, but to me, what I believe and what I see in this market is GBEX is going to continue to burn. It's not, the burning mechanisms really don't have anything to do with the price right now, but it will come into play in the future, because the less tokens, literally, if we keep supplying the volume, or the volume that keeps getting supplied, the higher the price is going to go. It is inevitable. But for right now, with the structure of the market and what I'm seeing, these closes, we're moving higher and higher on this. We still have a great upward trend that it's respecting. And also, if we zoom back out, because this chart has a lot of data, we have some really strong supports on the bottom side that are being formed. So you know, I can see this dipping back down to this let's call it a 624 price, right back in this zone, because it is a lot of liquidity, it is a lot of movement in this area. But you can already see our W pattern forming, and it bounced right off of that area and popped back up. We have our target price of 816. So if we get up to 816, we can see how much of a percentage that we're going to gain. And let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at some 20%, 25% gains in the short run. And I don't want to do a price prediction for the long term, because you just never know with some of these projects. But GBEX is looking very, very solid to me. You all let me know what you think in the comments below. It's Fiktxun Crypto. Peace.